What's up, guys? It's Clown Fighter, guys. This is just my instant reaction to the Agit Kabayel versus Zhilei Zhang fight. What a fight, guys! So Agit Kabayel stopped Zhilei Zhang, guys, within 6 rounds. The big bang gung, the big bang gets banged. I never really did a prediction video for some of these fights, guys. I really wanted to. There was a good fight just before this as well with Callum Smith and Joshua Buatsi. Callum Smith was too much for him. I'm not going to go too much into that one. I do want to break that down, but yeah, Callum Smith also beat Joshua Buatsi, and he was too big, too strong for him. And yeah, man, very good fight. But yeah, leave that one aside. Let's go on to Zhilei Zhang, Agit Kabayel. Now, this fight, guys, what's the best way I can break this down? It was a tactical performance from Agit Kabayel, guys. He had a game plan. Zhilei Zhang came out from round one like he wanted to take Agit Kabayel's head off, which, in my opinion, is probably his best chance. Zhilei Zhang's gas tank showed in this fight, guys, and in round 6, Agit Kabayel, throughout the fight, he did a lot of body shots, guys, and those body shots added up. The big bang China man threw in the towel, basically. Mentally, he was not able to sustain it. Again, I never did the prediction, but I was rooting for Kabayel for this one. I just thought he was the better boxer. Zhilei Zhang is good, but the guy's age, he's had this time, in my opinion. And Agit Kabayel, I don't want to say Agit Kabayel schooled him, because he didn't. Zhilei Zhang definitely had his moments, and he did drop Agit Kabayel. But that's because Zhilei Zhang has got the most power in the division. So I'll just break down the fight, guys, and just quickly, I'm not going to go too much more into it. So Zhilei Zhang again came out very gun-ho in this fight. Like, he was like very eager to try. I don't know if he was trying to get Agit Kabayel out there within 1 or 2 rounds, and he was trying to like go for it. He was exerting a lot of energy. I was sitting here watching it thinking, if this Zhilei Zhang guy now gets him out of there, that's a good plan. But what happens if this goes to 5, 6, 7, 8? I'm not sure what the game plan was for Zhilei Zhang. Try to get Agit Kabayel out of there. He was landing a lot of good shots on Agit Kabayel, don't get me wrong. Big, heavy-handed shots. But I've said this about Zhilei Zhang before. He's a 6-round fighter. If he doesn't knock you out in 6 rounds, the guy's got no engine. I don't want to say Zhilei Zhang shot to bits, but in terms of his cardio, it's just the shittest cardio in the heavyweight division. For 6 to 7 rounds, the guy's an animal, and he's dangerous, especially with the power he has in his hands. But at that age, with his conditioning, Agit Kabayel, the younger fighter, more technical, maybe not as much power, but the boxing ability of Kabayel, the combinations he was putting at Zhilei Zhang, he targeted his stomach, Homer Simpson style, guys, and he went to work. He let Zhilei Zhang exert his energy for the first 2 rounds. He let him take his shots out on him. Then, guys, slowly, Agit Kabayel started putting these combos together. It kept going to his body. You even saw Zhilei Zhang's body turn red. It was like Zhilei Zhang was getting hog roasted, guys, on his best stomach. Like, slowly, he's like a Chinese man turning red on his stomach area. It was just, I don't want to say, guys. Yeah, it was like the China man was turning red, guys. Slowly, he was just getting it's like he was getting roasted slowly, poached, and he was just cooking him. And Agit Kabayel is slowly, this is what Agit Kabayel does to everyone. He did it to Ibrahimov, I think, the last fight. That big Russian guy, I forgot his name, Imravov or something. That big guy, you know him, man, about who everyone was scared of. Yeah, and as I said, guys, slowly started to spit roast the guy, like it's almost like a pig getting roasted. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Zhang wasn't going for it. Look, I'm telling you, Zhang for the first 2-3 rounds, he had a good 2 rounds. He had a very good output. He's actually putting it on Agit Kabayel. But guys, I just started to think, hang on, if he can't stop Agit Kabayel, which he wasn't, after round 2, Agit Kabayel started returning more shots to Zhang. Those combinations, those body shots to the head. You could kind of see the difference. When Agit Kabayel was doing it to Zhang, Zhang didn't like it. Whereas Agit Kabayel didn't show any signs of not liking it. He just carried on coming forward and returning it. And the Chinaman didn't have the desire in his heart to win, guys. For me, Zhang was a little bit of a hype man, guys. Big Bang Zhang, that's what they call him. Well, mate, you got banged, in my opinion. You got slowly fired on a roast, and you got turned around. You know those Spitfires, guys, where you put the pig on the stick and you turn it around? It was like a big Spitfire roast. Very slowly poached him from his insides out. And, guys, as I said, Zhang was starting to get annoyed, guys, as they started getting to round 3 and 4 because Kabayel kept keeping that pressure on him. He started doing dirty stuff. He started pushing him in his face. He was getting annoyed. The Chinese man was getting annoyed, guys. The big China man, the big bang Zhang. I bang you. Well, mate, you got banged. You got Spitfire roasted from inside out. And Kabayel clinically destroyed him. He was getting annoyed, guys, because with Zhang, if he can't knock you out, he's got nothing else in his arsenal, guys. That's all he has. The power in his hands. He's got a solid head. But he's got no stamina, no gas tank. Take this guy to 6-7 rounds and stick it on him. And he always, I don't want to say he quits. They call Daniel Dubois triple knee. I call Zhilei Zhang the Chinese quitter. Forget that Daniel Dubois. I think Daniel Dubois would have destroyed him, but forget about that. I ain't going to go into it. But he doesn't have no gas tank. He's 41. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's a shit fighter. He'll beat a lot of heavyweights. He's got the power in his hands. But when you come up against elite competition and that right hand you keep using doesn't knock the guy out, mate, you're not as clinical as people like Kabayel, Usyk. There's so many other fighters in this game. Even I would say Daniel Dubois, but forget about that. Yeah, he's just a one-trick pony, Zhang. He's got a lot of power in his hands. He's quite old. And yeah, man, you got Spitfire roasted. And then, guys, once they got to 4, 5, 6, you could see Zhang was getting tired, guys. I was thinking, mate, it's over. All Agit Kabayel done was turned up the pressure on the guy. Body shot, body shot, body shot. He was not liking it, guys. He was not liking it at all. His body was gone red. His face was all busted up. The guy was having a hard time. And the worst thing is, I was looking at the clock. I was thinking, this is only 5, 6 rounds. I know Agit Kabayel can do this all round. Then out of nowhere, Zhang gets his lucky knockdown that he gets on everyone. He got knocked down on Park, I remember. He got that knockdown, put him down. And I said this before, guys. Zhang is a good fighter, but if you can last with the guy, if your main game plan is to try and knock Zhang out, it's your main game plan, like you're a big power puncher, then you put yourself at risk. It depends on your chin. But someone like Agit Kabayel, he likes to break his opponents down. He's a very good boxer, man. The way he went to this guy's body, I'm telling you, man, he turned his stomach red. And the Chinese man could not take it, guys. And guys, what happened is, yeah, he knocked the Agit Kabayel down, recovered, and then, guys, round 5, 6. I think it was 6, guys. Agit Kabayel just went back to the body. And there was a moment where the referee kind of stopped the fight. It looked like, I think the ref might have thought it was low, but it was a body shot. It hurt Zhang. Zhang started to walk away, and the referee realized this went no. The referee realized this went no body shot. This low blow. This was a body shot, and at that moment, Agit Kabayel knew the body was there for the opening, and he went for the finish, guys. And the way Zhang went down, guys, the guy was in so much pain, guys. It was like 5, 6, 7. I could tell he was not gonna get up. You know why? His engine was shot to bits, and then he got hit with the liver shot. And he was gone, guys. He was gone. The way he stood up the way the Chinaman stood up, the big bang gong. He just goes, like he couldn't get his breath back, and he's making a lot of pain, wincing in pain. And guys, I'm telling you, Zhang is not all that, in my opinion. Yes, he'll beat a lot of these lower class heavyweights, but when you get to the elite level, the guy's a one-trick pony. Don't stand and bang with the guy. Take him long distance, work his body. Okay, you gotta have a good chin, because don't get me wrong, he got a good shots on Kabayel, but Kabayel's style, guys, is just gonna wear him down, get him to past 6, 7. The guy always wears out. At that age, guys, he ain't got much left. So Big Bang Zhang got banged, in my opinion, and yeah, man, he winced. He was not able. He had to throw the towel in, guys. He could not. The Chinaman could not take the damage, guys. His stomach, obviously he was very tired, and his liver was gone. And yeah, man, Agit Kabayel is a prospect in this division, guys. I'd put Agit Kabayel in the top 5 heavyweights. Yeah, man, he's up there, guys. He's up there. He needs a shot next, man. I think he just became the WBC champion. I did see Usyk put the belt on him. But yeah, guys, man, this whole card, I will be doing breakdowns for every fight. So stay tuned. Make sure you like and make sure you subscribe. The previous fight as well, guys. Joshua Buatsi versus Callum Smith. I'm not going to do a breakdown on it. But Callum Smith, guys, the guy came game, guys. Buatsi was the favourite. I'm sure loads of people thought Buatsi was going to win that. Callum Smith showed his heart, guys, and he won that fight comfortably by a couple of rounds, in my opinion. It was a little bit too late for Buatsi. In my opinion, Buatsi was in the lower weight class, to be fair, though. As in, it looks like Callum Smith was a lot bigger. So I think Callum Smith's come down. But yeah, man, it was a clinical performance. It was just like how do I say, a gut-wrenching bite down in your gum shield. And the left hooks this guy was landing on Buatsi's body. Fucking hell, man. Callum Smith is not a fighter to be fucked around. I think he only lost to, but better be even Canelo. And Buatsi's has finally gone now. So that fucking Yardi versus Buatsi fight everyone wants to see. I don't even know what to say to that, guys. I don't think anyone will see that shit now. But yeah, guys, that's just going to be my breakdown so far. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.